That's insane. That's insane. What's going on, guys? It's Bobby here at Stingray Alley. It is currently 3:57 a.m. in the morning. This is probably the earliest I've ever been to work, but we got a crazy video for you guys. This is the most expensive video I've ever made, actually. We're going all the way to Dallas, Texas. One of my YouTube subscribers gave me a call saying he's got two cars for sale. It's a 1971 Chevelle and a Corvette. And we're gonna go see if we can pick those up. We're here with Tejas Transport. Nate, come in clutch. We're taking the transport trailer to Dallas, so I'll see you guys there. All right, we're about halfway to Dallas. So this is gonna be a long video, guys. So if you're waking up in the morning, get some coffee, wake up, watch this video. If you're at night, hey, get some alcoholic drink, watch this video. So let's go see if we can get these things bought. And this is gonna be a longer video than normal, so make sure you keep watching it. If any of you guys wanna know what Texas looked like, well, here you go. Because I know we get viewers from all over the country. You got pastures, you got horses, you got trees, open roads. So just look at all this. You don't see that nowhere. You ain't gonna see that in, some big cities in California or nothing like that. So look, that's Texas. That's the best way to describe Texas right there. Good old plains. Now we're from Corpus. You ain't got no hills from where we're at. Everything's flat, palm trees, but it's nice to see all this kind of stuff. So we're almost there. I know you guys are waiting to see those cars we're gonna pick up. We're gonna be there very soon. The guy we're buying them from, he's actually a former GM owner. He owned a couple of dealerships. He was the head master mechanic for Chevrolet. So he's got really cool cars. I think you guys are gonna love it. So let's go check them. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. So let's see if we can get them.
Dude, I can't. As soon as I see that camera, bro, I freak out.
Maybe Nate's wanted.
Pretend I'm not here.
Nate's wanted by the FBI. He doesn't want to be captured on
Dude,
film.
that's how I feel like sometimes.
I've never seen this. He said he has his own personal gas station, and he wasn't lying. We pulled over the side. Look, we're on the side of the road right here. Don't get hit by a car. He's pumping his own diesel into the truck. I've never seen something like that.
So there's in here?
Yeah, it's in here. So you just flip a switch and then it just pumps it out for you.
I thought that was a toolbox.
I mean, it's a toolbox, but it's a diesel tank too.
I don't have my macro lens.
You know what the point in life is. You guys really want to know? Is to be able to go out, have your buddies drive you on a trip to Dallas. It's two cars you've never seen before, and maybe you buy them, maybe you don't. And yeah, you just have a good old trip and I don't know, enjoy the ride. All right, we just arrived in Fort Worth, Texas. That was only a short 7-hour trip from Corpus Christi. So we're gonna go meet this guy. I think the Corvette's here, and then we're gonna have to go to a second location to go see that Chevelle. How's that drive, Nate?
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, well, our cameraman Anthony slept the whole way.
Must be nice.
Let's go get these cars, and the guy's name's Tony. He seems like a great guy. We're gonna see if we can get these cars bought right now. What's up, Tony? Nice to meet you. Finally in person. I'm Bobby.
Bobby, I'm a little.
It's fun. This is Anthony.
Hi, man.
I'm Tony too.
And this is Nate.
Hey Nate.
That's the transporter.
Oh, good man. Did you drive up?
We drove up. We were gonna fly, but he was already coming up.
Come on.
Come take a look at this thing right here.
I'm a little slow.
Yeah, we know the deal. Don't worry about it. Man, these tires look so much bigger than the photos you sent.
Yeah, they're big tires. What happened was 2022. I got sick. So my boys, they're not car guys,
Yeah.
So I told them to get the cars out of storage for me, and they said that the rear tires need to be replaced.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know where they bought Pirellis, they bought good tires.
There's some big tires.
So anyway, probably wouldn't have been my choice, but they paid $900 a piece.
I believe it. I just bought some on a Corvette, and they ain't. Me and Nate just had a conversation this morning. Tires is my least favorite maintenance to buy.
Whatever.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Two things before I forget.
Okay.
This car, I put the Sac City fan controller in it.
Okay.
So on the dash, you'll see a little sticky another thing right there.
Okay, yeah.
You see it? Right there. That's the fan controller.
Okay, so I gotta hit that to turn the fans on?
Yeah, I only turn them on when you're going like under 30, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It turns it on to the high speed setting. And I got another controller for it.
Yeah, you see that flame ball shifter in there? That's pretty nice. To match, let me show you what it's matching.
Now, you tell me, you're a Corvette guy. I know other people similar to you, not Corvette specialties,
Yes, sir.
but they said that my car, to them, they would take those nitrous tanks out because it would appeal to a lot more people.
They are right.
I know.
The reason being is because they think that you've hot rodded and shot nitrous the whole time.
I haven't even run one tank through them.
Yeah.
This is the JL sub. You can see through there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Now, me personally, I like the way it looks.
Okay, that's good.
But when you go to resell it, well, you done ran nitrous through, you probably are hot rodding it.
Oh yeah, that's why I mentioned to you, don't activate it until you put some fresh gas in. The gas is at least 2.5 years old, and if it was a progressive controller, it would be different.
Yeah.
But it's wide open throttle.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to set it up.
Yeah.
That's a good way to set it up.
But
We're ready to go to a Fast and Furious movie in this car then.
good.
Let's take a look at the engine.
It surprised you.
I bet it would. Now, I was telling them on the way over here, you found me on YouTube video
Yeah.
I made about my broken Corvette.
Yeah.
And actually, that Corvette just got fixed today. But this is how we met Tony. You saw one of my videos on YouTube. What's this for?
HID lights. It's got the real system in it, and this is the HID ballast so that they shut and turn on so they act normal, like a normal headlight.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So they're very bright, and over there you see some wires coming out of the box.
Yeah, I see that.
That is that's for when you turn the high beams on, right? You got high and low at the same time.
Okay.
It's made specifically for the Corvette, so they're bright.
Yeah, and for you guys, and you guys watching, Tony was the top head mechanic for GM in the Southwest.
South Training Central Manager for training. Trained all.
Training. He trained all of them. South Training Manager.
They all came to the training facility.
And he trained them all.
Until the internet came out, then they did long distance learning and stuff. You know.
Long distance. Who had internet? My dad hates the computers.
Oh, hey, another thing. You ever heard of VariRAM? I'm sure you have, right? VariRAM systems.
I'll explain it for the people.
Well, the VariRAM system is just what it says. There's 2 air ducts underneath the dash from the factory.
Mm-hmm.
The faster you go, the more air runs through the system.
They're good.
Give you more horsepower. But this year, I went to clean the K&N air filter, and it's older, and it was kind of gummy.
Yeah.
So remind me to give you a brand new one.
Okay, I appreciate that.
A brand new one for it. It's still fine. We can't undo.
You remember last time you got the oil changed on it?
Yes, like probably 6 months ago.
6 months ago?
But, no miles on the car.
Okay. Awesome. Well, you want to pull it on out of here?
As you can see, I just had the whole BG service done to the car, just a month ago. Full BG service, everything.
You got your clutch fluid in
Clean
there?
everything clean. I had the brake service, the fuel injection service, and the coolant service done by BG.
Cool. We'll pull it on out of here. Let's hear. Where's your SSR at?
Down the road.
Down the road?
Down by my apartment.
You know, those are pretty popular cars.
The only thing I could ask you to do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
When you take this thing, if you could pull my, I got this stupid thing because they're always hassling me from. Here, you pull. Hold on. If you could take my plates off. For
Yes.
me.
Yeah, sure will. They give you a lot of hassle in this town for that?
Not too bad here, but I'm from New York.
Oh, okay.
Right, there's lots of problems.
Because I run these Corvettes my whole life pretty much. I've never been hassled over a front license plate.
And and their biggest complaint once they see the car, then they start fucking around with it. And always complaining about the window tint and everything.
He was just talking about that. He said they hit him for window tint the other day.
And take this with you. I don't need this no more. This you know, the maintainer.
Yes, sir.
Is right here.
Where'd you say your second top was?
In the back of the SSR.
Oh, okay.
I kind of think I have this figured out in my head. That we look at the car here, and if you want to drive the thing,
yes, sir.
You could drive it. My storage facility is up the street at public storage.
Yeah.
You could drive it up
That's
there.
what I was thinking too.
And then I'll go up there with my SSR. I have all the papers in the SSR.
Perfect.
And,
That sounds perfect to me. Hey, I really didn't realize how big those back tires were. That looks nice.
Well, like I said, Carmen's got lots of eyeball. Takes a minute. This is hard for me. See, my right side of my body is all numb.
Let's hear this car.
This is the problem.
No, he'll back it out. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's loud. Yeah, it looks completely different.
It's got the DHL on it.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Really good sound.
They made it specifically for the GMs. And your backup camera, does it work?
If I want to pay more money for it.
I know.
You're getting a deal upstairs on the back. The other car is just as nice. I think they're worth more money, but hey, what are you gonna do?
And you own this one since new.
Yeah. It's a DVD player, and you can use the camera all the time. Just that back, it was a lot of money when it was new.
Yeah.
You go to the internet, there's good manuals on how to operate it, but it does work good. And like I said, killer.
You even got speakers right behind here.
Yeah, killer. And they're all JLCRs, which very clean.
You know what the rarest thing is about your car so far on this one? Out of all the C5s I buy, they are all missing this little knuckle.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I mean, it's got good stuff in it.
Yeah, that looks cool. That looks high tech or
Oh,
something.
it's got a nice sound to it. Yeah, no, I tell you, the car is right.
You were right.
I wasn't lying.
Well, that's the reason I came up here is because I believed you on the phone.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never traveled this far to try to buy a couple cars.
Look at the interior. You can't tell. There's no wear and tear.
So which one would you push for the fan?
That's right. You push on.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, I hear it just came on.
Yeah. There you go off. That's in case you're stuck in traffic or whatever.
Yeah.
It helps keep it down. But I never had a problem with it.
Okay. Awesome.
I just put it in there.
Yeah, everything looks
Even the armrest, there's no problems underneath there. I just put that on there to
Okay.
protect it. I'm gonna give you the radar detector.
Oh yeah, we'll need that in this car.
Because I can't. I don't speed no more.
And what's this?
That was my cell phone mount.
Okay.
I had a little magnet on the back of my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
That is probably the nicest cell phone mount you can get.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
It's called. They're made by Koda, Koda.
Huh. Hey, heads up display still works.
Yeah, everything works.
This car's got 129 on the miles.
129?
Yes, sir. 129. Probably the best condition 129,000 mile Corvette I've ever seen.
Well, like I said, the maintenance has been impeccable.
And you have all the records to all that stuff in your SSR?
I got the SSR, but I don't, I couldn't find much on this. I don't know what my kids did with it.
Okay.
But come with me. I'll go. Okay. You want to see the paperwork on the Chevelle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see the paperwork on the Chevelle.
My apartment's right down here.
Okay.
See, those aren't for my car. No oil leaks.
Yeah, take a look. This is the important part. This car's been sitting in here.
It's been for months.
No leaks, no nothing, which is rare.
Nothing.
Especially for a car that sits because the seals get dried up.
Yeah, I've been sitting. You guys can come this way. I shut that door down.
My buddy Nate, he's a little shy on camera.
Shit. It don't matter to me. One day you wake up fucked up like me. So shit don't matter. I went to bed and didn't wake up. So.
That's rare.
For the Corvette.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Original build sheet for it.
And
Look at that.
the latest repairs to the Chevelle go backwards. The latest thing I put in the car. But everything, you name it. Here's all the specs right from GM on the motor. And everything's in there.
Awesome.
Open it up, you see it's the original manual from GM.
Yeah,
Did you
sure
do all
is.
the work to the Chevelle yourself?
In my shop I did.
Nice.
I'm a light mechanic.
Yeah.
okay.
I like it. I don't know. It seems like you did a lot of stuff.
Well, I can do stuff. That's a five-tech system that in the Chevelle.
Uh-huh.
Fuel injection. Got everything.
Awesome. Well, and the do you have the receipt for the engine you put in there?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, huh?
This is a dealership I used to own. Lockwood, so I got
And another backstory. Tony over here owned a GM dealership.
Chevy.
Chevy.
It's in there somewhere. It was what I did. I bought three of the great motors, all at the same time. I sold two of them to help pay for mine.
What-
That's smart.
What did you do with the 396 that was originally in there?
It was blowed up.
It was blown
Yeah,
up.
blowed up.
Did you blow it up?
No, I didn't blow it up.
You didn't blow it
I
up?
bought it from New Jersey, from a guy who was, like president of some Viper Club.
Yeah.
And he thought he would like the Chevelle, and he didn't like it.
Huh.
Wasn't his cup of tea, like the Chrysler products. So, that's the stereo system in the car.
Oh, stereo system, 5200. And the only reason Tony's selling these things, these were his retirement cars.
Yeah.
Like you're telling me on the phone. He had no plan to selling these cars whatsoever.
I got up the other day in the morning, I realized summer was over, and I have not driven the cars once, and all I did was spend about $4,000 to get them going again. And I know sitting around is the worst thing for the cars.
It is. You need to say that again so my dad can listen to that. You and my dad would get along perfect.
Well, like I said, I drove the Corvette into the service bay to get it inspected. You can see a brand new inspection on the car, and it wouldn't start. I said, can't be. This car has never let me down.
Yeah.
And the starter went bad. So I said, and I know they were charging me, but what was I going to do?
Yeah, one thing, it's dead right there. What are you going to do?
Hire a tow truck, come get it, spend money on that, fart around. So I said, fix it.
Here we do. Here's the engine right here. Right here. Take a look at this. Engine. He bought this thing back in 07.
That's right. So 708, put the car together.
He paid $18,982 for that
That
engine.
was dealer cost.
Yeah, dealer cost.
Dealer cost, wasn't retail.
How long did you own those dealerships for?
I ran them for 7 years, only because my boys lived here, and they were supposed to come up and help me run it. After I got up and running to get out of college, long story short, they never came.
Huh.
So I said, the car dealership, big pain in the ass.
I can't imagine running one of that size.
Big pain in the ass.
I could not imagine.
Big pain in the ass. So I said, I was under that program with GM, was getting rid of dealerships. Mine was on the hit list.
Yeah.
But they did me a huge favor by taking it. It was great.
Well, good.
Yeah, so
Well, let's go check out that Chevelle. If your Chevelle's anything like the way your Corvette is, then yeah.
Well, for what it is, it's not a $100,000 show car, but it was going to be.
Yeah.
Do the body work on it. I was prepared to spend the money on it. But the car is kind of scary for me.
Yeah, it's got a ton of horsepower to it.
Well, my thing is I can't see on the side. So it's a little bit, and I definitely don't want to hurt nobody while I'm driving.
How's that ratchet shifter in it? Shift pretty easily?
Yeah.
Most people don't know how to use it.
No, they don't.
Take a look at this SSR. Now that's a Hot Wheels car.
That's cool.
This is by far one of the most unique cars I think ever made.
You selling this as well?
No, I need something to drive.
Ah.
The reason why I'm keeping this one, I can slide in and out easy.
Yes, sir.
This is hard for me to get in and out of. The Corvette is damn near impossible for
Yes,
me to
sir.
get in and out of.
So this is the second top that goes to the Corvette, the yellow one.
They're worth $1,000 used.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's spot on.
Good.
But they only made this for 3 years?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. And hard to find a new one in stock. I found one.
What year's this one?
05.
See, you got the 6.0 in it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, perfect. I guess we'll follow you. They're in that big truck over there,
Okay.
and I'll follow you.
We're going just the opposite direction he's pointed.
Okay.
I know the shortcut to avoid all this bullshit.
Okay, perfect. We'll follow you. So we're gonna see how this car drives. The glass roof's a little faded or cracked from the sun and the heat. But let's see what this Chevelle's all about. I'm interested. There's Tejas Transport over there. I don't know how he's not asleep. He's running on like 3 hours of sleep.
Dude, this roof is amazing. Oh, this is a fucking nice car.
Yeah. We still have a very special stop after this. We're going to Mannheim, Dallas to go look at a classic car sale that's running tomorrow and see if there's any cars there that we can buy. So we got a very busy day today. We've been up since about 3 in the morning and we're gonna be working and working and working. This is what it takes to make it in business, guys. You wanna put in the work, you'll be repaid. Maybe not immediately, but it all pays off in the end. So we're gonna go check this out. We're gonna get hopefully on the highway so I can go through the gears. This exhaust sounds so good. Yeah, he said it was a GFH or something like that exhaust. I've never heard of it. He says it's specifically for these cars. They did a partnership. Clutch is great, brakes are good. I'm hoping we can get somewhere to go through the gears. We've only used first and second. But I mean, I guess I could shift through them. Perfect. So.
Tejas Transport.
Tejas Transport right behind us. You know, I like supporting gay-owned businesses personally. I really like supporting gay-owned business. Nate, you wouldn't tell by looking at him, but he's a good guy. Cops coming. It is kind of weird driving with these NOS tanks behind us, though.
Yeah, it's weird.
That exhaust is awesome. This is a high mileage Corvette, but this is one of the best driving high mileage Corvette I think I've ever had. I mean, he's done so much cool stuff to it. And if you told me this car has 50,000 miles on it, I'd believe it. Dash is perfect, seats are great, AC works. He really kept up with these cars. It's sad to see him sell them, but you know, sometimes in life it doesn't go as planned and you need to make the best move that you're given. Oh, that's the nitrous setup right there. I don't turn it on and blow this thing up, huh? That's cool. Actually, I shouldn't touch it.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're blowing up, guys. I've never seen something like this. We need to move to Dallas. Oh, look at that. It's an enclosed full of more little storage units. No, I just bought 2 cars out of a storage unit from a guy. He lives in Minnesota, but his storage unit was in Corpus, paying $300 a month for 2 years, and I bought those cars from him. Look at this. This is cool, huh?
Oh wow! Is this all for cars?
No, just storage. There's not. I never see many vehicles in here.
All right, need some help?
No, they ain't it.
Oh man, there she is, huh? There she is. Good old 71 Chevelle.
Yeah, the lighting's not the best in here.
Yeah. You know, that white and silver color is actually pretty cool.
It is.
I like that white and silver combination. Was it always that color, you know?
Well, I got it. No, I could tell the car's been painted a few times.
Do you know the original color?
No.
Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous.
Take a look at it.
Yeah, those are real door handles.
Yeah, they ain't make those no more. Awesome car. Now this is a non-factory AC car, correct?
Correct. I think, I don't know.
Or did it come with the AC?
Maybe it came with AC, but I'll show you up here. That piece right there, it's just to look clean. It's called the AC delete box. So if you do put air conditioning on it, you take that off and everything is right there.
Okay. Yeah, for people that don't know, you would have an AC compressor right here.
Yeah. And like I said, this has only been run with AMSOIL in it.
Okay.
10 quarts, 2050, what they recall. And I think they're 50 miles on since that was just done. All the fluids were changed, spark plugs, the wires, everything gone through, and new tires as of a month ago. From here to
Fit Tech, look at that carburetor right there.
yeah, that's fuel injection.
It's fuel injected.
Fuel injection.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, that there was almost $2,000.
Is that the EFI, the Sniper?
Yeah. Well, see, what the problem I had with the car, I didn't drive it much, and with a Demon carburetor, a great drag race carburetor for wide open throttle, but a pain in the ass to idle. It stunk so bad, rich all the time.
Yes.
And if you didn't start that car correctly, were putting plugs in it. So I said, shit, I want something that starts and drives. So I put fuel injection on the car.
I'm
Got some
having the
paint
same
chips
issue
back
with
here.
my Camaro. It's running really rich and it smells.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about doing the same thing.
put fuel injection. Just so where'd he go? So you know, the hood springs are a little weak on this, I think. But in the back seat of the car, there's brand new hood springs.
Awesome.
I'm just not strong enough to put them on there.
Yes.
But being one-handed,
Yes,
I can't do it.
The last Chevelle I had, I think I told you I had a 69 Chevelle. The hood was just, when they restored it, they didn't put it on correctly. Huge paint chips just from the hood closing right on there.
Oh, this is a real SS hood. It's fact. I mean, the hood alone is worth a lot of money. But another thing, I'm glad you got that on tape because you need to remember this. There's a temperature gauge in the car. Okay. There's 2 temperature sensors on this car. This one here, right here,
Yes, sir.
that one is run with the PHI-TEC. That tells me the water temp in the engine, the radiator, the manifold, everything, right?
Yes, sir.
And it never goes over 190. I've never seen it 190. Okay, that's on the PHI-TEC. There's a computer screen in there for the PHI-TEC, right?
Okay.
But the amp meter gauge in the car, altimeter gauge, shows like a hot day today, it'll read 230, but that's not the water temperature. We have another sensor right over here in the cylinder head that's recording cylinder head temperature right there.
Okay, yeah.
See right there, see that?
Yeah.
So that is going to run a little hotter. It's not a true
And
representative.
it's on the screen?
Yeah, on the screen. No, this one's on the meter and the dash. That one reads 230 on the dash.
Okay, that's on the dash.
Regular analog meter. The digital meter with the PHI-TEC, this one here, tells me the water and the actual water in the radiator in the system.
So that's the one you're going to go by.
Yeah, that's one you should go by, but it never heats up. I mean, look at the fan system.
Yeah, you got dual fans.
Yeah.
Brand new almost, looks like.
Yeah. No, everything's brand new. Nothing.
How many miles do you think you put on this car?
I know, exactly. We could put new speedometer in the car. 4,300.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 45, maybe.
4,300 after what? How many years?
Then it's just getting broke in.
18 years?
Now, another thing, you guys, all three of you, you gotta remember this. Since you don't know about fuel, this type of fuel injection, you put the key in, okay? Now, you're gonna hear the fuel pump turn on, then you have to wait till you hear clunk, pretty loud clunk. That's the squirters in the fuel injection priming the engine so it'll start. So don't get in and just
turn it.
Yeah, don't worry, that don't activate the squirters. So you need to, and if it sits for like a month, you may have to cycle it 2 times to put 2 squirts in. It's just like pumping the accelerator on a car with an accelerator pump.
Cool.
Now, I haven't started in a while. Oh, you gotta flip the switch. This is my anti-theft.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, flip that. There you go.
There we go, the anti-theft right there.
Well, let me show you this. Well, since I got the key out. The trunk's all been done, and those are JL speakers. Behind this are 2 big JL amps.
Okay.
Probably 500 or 1,000 watts, and the car's new.
Awesome. And no rust where you normally see it either.
No, I said the car's, you, for what you're paying for the car, you're getting a bargain. And who's ever going to buy the car, if you're not crazy, I think the car all day long will bring $55,000 to the right buyer with the right money, you know.
Yes, sir.
But what do I know?
You've only owned a few dealerships. What do you know?
I don't know. All I know, the older I get, I hate dealing with the public.
I was just telling Nate about that on the car ride up here.
Okay. This fuel system is a flow-through. So the fuel pump.
I saw that down here.
Yeah. We put a stock fuel tank in the car, and we make it so that my plan was to put a blower on the car. So the fuel system is built for 1,200 horsepower.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Watch out, I'm going to start it. You don't have to be standing back there.
Huh? There you go. That's insane. That's insane. American muscle. Look at that American muscle. Oh, yeah. What's that?
What's that? That's the electric cutout. You
Do
push
what?
the electric cutout.
Oh, the electric cutoff.
Yep. Push your button.
Ah, the electric cutoff there also.
I mean, it's all there.
It's all there. Sounds excellent.
Cool. It's scary.
This
But-
is if you are not experienced in any muscle car, fast car, this is a death trap.
Well, that's why I would not give it to my boys. They're used to Hondas, Subarus, the cars that go straight with all the modern technology.
Exactly.
This car, when it's going, you don't know where it's going.
Exactly.
And if you notice in here, I'll show you something very important for your next career sale.
Yes, sir.
It's got Hydro Boost brakes on it, which the car stops like a new car because they're not relied on engine vacuum.
Is it disc front and back?
Disc in the front, drum in the back.
Okay.
And you look down, well, then maybe you can see it. This right here is called the Earl's Indy oil cooler.
Okay.
Almost $2,000 for that. The oil reaches a certain temperature in the motor, the thermostat opens up, and the oil will go through and cool it.
Huh.
And down there is a power steering cooler, a big.
Oh yeah. What's this for?
That's your reservoir tank for the coolant.
Oh man, I've never seen one like
No,
that.
if you need to add coolant or whatever.
Add it here.
Yeah, add it there.
You wouldn't do it from here. Just do it there.
That's your door right there. Yeah.
Okay, well that's some good advice. And we'll look underneath here.
Oh, brand new. Has a unique sound, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got
very
definitely a unique
gorgeous.
sound. Nate's got a really cool Camaro. Old school Camaro.
Yeah, I was telling him about it earlier.
Underneath is
Spotless.
really good.
Yeah, nothing. It's all. I've never been in a rain, I don't think.
It definitely looks like it.
And a little story about these headlights. Those are unique, really unique headlights. You ever heard of Fort Drum, the big Army installation up north in northern New York?
No, sir.
They train all the people in the military for the worst winter conditions you can ever imagine, because they have the worst winters pretty much in the United States. Well, my dealership is kind of close to there.
Yes, sir.
So a guy came in and he sold them parts, Hummer parts. And we got talking. These are supposedly explosion-proof Hummer headlights.
What?
It's a product he sells. He says you can be in battle and like grenades and shit like that.
Yeah.
These will withstand that, supposedly.
Man, battle-proof headlights.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know.
Hey,
he gave them to me.
With America's going, we may need that.
I don't know if you want this, but
Yeah, that'd be
it
good.
doesn't need it. But I just know that to me the hood springs were weak, so I replaced them. I bought them.
Does he want this hat that's in here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to take a few things out. I got to get my papers out of the glove box. Oh, and another thing is the lights. I got to get the lights and paid off.
Yeah, you got tools in here, right? Or Nate,
I got
you got tools?
Is that Flathead or Phillips?
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. But what do you think? You satisfied?
I'm satisfied with it. We'll agree what we agreed to on the phone.
Yeah, 55,000.
Thank you for being such a caretaker of this car.
Well, you're getting a good deal. Oh, another thing is, we got that. Okay, it takes me a minute to get this thing out of here, but I'll do it. And I have extra set of keys for the Corvette, for factory keys, and I got a bunch of keys for this thing.
Awesome. Yeah, you know, the paint, it's just cracks here and there.
Yeah,
but
just like I said, to be a $100,000 car, it needs $25,000 paint job realistically, you know what I mean? That's what it's going to cost.
What causes the paint to crack like that?
Just old age, I think.
Oh.
I think.
sun,
Yeah.
age,
Age,
dries out.
vibration, yeah, and probably the quality of the materials they used back then.
Yeah.
I think. It's a lot of car. A lot of car. I'm sure he knows, but I wouldn't let just anybody take it for a ride.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, if y'all didn't notice, the pipes come out right here.
Yeah.
What did you build it like this for?
For me. Well, what happened was, I thought I would be satisfied with the Corvette,
Yes, sir.
but it just wasn't, street light to street light wasn't really quick enough. I was getting beat by some people. So I said, well, shit, I'm just going to break the axles. I'm going to damage the Corvette, because that Corvette is good, because with the nitrous in it, I did some things. You could actually pull in 6th gear.
Yeah.
You turn the spray on, the car it'll reach 170, no problem. So I said, well, shit, I'll just build a Chevelle from go street light to street light.
Yeah,
And I built, at that time, the best you could have.
exactly. I think that's exactly, and to be honest with you, you wouldn't be able to build this car.
No, as I said, you go through that book I gave you, back in 2007 and 8, I spent literally $78,000 putting the car together. And you go through that book today, the part prices have doubled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So more than that.
Where did you find this car at?
New Jersey.
New Jersey?
A Viper, president of the Viper something United States, whatever, some crazy Viper title he had. It was his car. And he just tried to like it, but he's a crusher, man.
Okay,
I
well,
bought it from him.
let's
I
get-
bought it from him with a bad 396.
well, turned into an expensive bonus for you to do what you want to it.
Oh yeah, I lost all money. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's the game. Name of the game.
I wake up tomorrow, you're gonna be dead. Who the hell knows?
You never know.
You never know. Okay.
Well, let's pull it on out of here.
Yeah, push that button there when I get it close, we'll get it up. That one first?
Yeah, we'll load this one up first.
I'd like to get a picture with you next to your cars, Tony.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, you can wipe your tears with some money.
Well, what do you think?
As you get all the cars right here, or should we stand in the front?
Stand in the front. Yeah, stand.
Like I was telling them, I know you know, I wouldn't let just anybody drive that car.
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. Got it.
Yeah, if I let somebody drive that thing, they're gonna crash it right up front of my dealership.
No, you're right.
Well, let's get you paid and let's sign some. Show me real quick the. Let me put this away.
The nitrous?
Yes, sir.
Jed, open the nitrous bottle.
Okay.
The red one is the bottle heaters. The blue one is activation. When you see blue, the nitrous will work as soon as you step on the accelerator. And if you know anything about nitrous, you should be above like 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs.
Okay.
You shouldn't be below that.
What's the red button for?
Purge.
To what?
Purge.
Oh, purge it.
But that's the bottle openers. I can't remember which one is which, but you'll hear the openers activate.
Yeah.
And if you don't, one of the tanks I've got just unplugged because I didn't want to run 2 nitrous tanks at once. So all you got to do is plug it in, and the fitting back there, you'll see it's unplugged.
Okay.
And then the bottle opener will work.
Perfect.
Okay?
That sounds good to me.
Like I was telling him, I always felt that Chevelles need to have looked this way, not the pro touring them, the 20-inch rims and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's right. But I'll see you later. Thank you for your help.
Yes, sir. Thank
Everything
you.
you've done, thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for all the stories.
Oh, no problem. So I'm going to take off.
And take off. Say bye. Guys watching this video,
All right.
we bought these cars from Tony. He was a great caretaker, and it was a pleasure meeting you, Tony. And I'm sorry to see these cars go for you, but somebody else will enjoy them.
It's life. Life goes on. Thank you, sir, for all your help. Shake your hand.
See you, Anthony.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get this little microphone from you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll keep in contact with you whenever these cars go. You're all good. You're definitely gonna want to close your door. You're good. And that's a good guy right there. You don't meet very many guys like that in the car business. Actually, he's what sold me on the cars, not the cars themselves. Good guys that make me feel comfortable buying cars and traveling 8 hours. This looks clean right here. You're good. Now this is what Stingray Alley is all about. Some fast cars, some muscle cars. Where can you go and buy cars like this? Stop number 2. We're here at Manheim, Dallas for Gimme the VIN's Classic Car Sale. Take a look around right here. So this was the main reason I made this trip to Dallas, besides buying those 2 cars y'all just saw, was they are having a classic car sale tomorrow, Wednesday, and I wanted to come check these cars out in person so I can see what I'm buying. That's why you need to come by for me, because I'm putting in the work and seeing exactly what I'm buying instead of just pushing numbers online like a lot of people do. I'm in here, we're looking at them, they got a huge collection of cars coming, so let's take a look through all of them, and we're gonna take a look at this Corvette, that Corvette, and we got about 4 or 5 C3 Corvettes we're gonna look at. I love this color, but stay with me and let's check out some cool cars, guys. So we're gonna start off with one of my absolute favorite cars. 19, well, they're usually 65. I think this is a 69 Shelby Cobra. Now this got the 427 big block in it, and I've owned one of these cars for 2.5 years. One of my absolute favorite driving cars, because 1, most people don't know what it is. 2, you get a lot of car. This is like, you don't understand what driving this car feels like unless you've driven one. It is just like driving an old school muscle car. If I could get one again, I definitely would, but where we live in Corpus Christi, Texas, definitely not the funnest driving car. No AC, no roof, no nothing. Now, fun fact on these cars, they only made 900 real ones. So all of them will be replicas. The real ones cost $3 to $5 million. So if you see somebody driving it, don't ask them, is it a replica? Because it is. It just annoys them. But come out here, let's come take a look at some of these cars. I've always wanted one of these ones, but you can usually pick them up kind of cheap, to be honest with you, around 12 grand, but nobody likes to sell them. See what you get. We're looking for some Corvettes. Here's an old Ford right here. Like I said, I like these cars, but something like this you should be able to buy for like around $10,000 or less. Something like that Ford. Now these cars are coming back in style. And not only in style, they are appreciating so much. So if you can afford one of these cars as an investment, this is what you need right here. But here's the Corvettes over here actually. So come check these cars out. This one looks like a 75 Corvette. This one is a 79, 78 model. What year is this car? 81. Actually, I didn't see this one. This is gonna be a good little car. So we'll take a look at this one. Here's a 76. Yeah, 76 model. Take a look at that one. And then there's the other one I'm extremely interested in. 1973 Corvette, and then I think we got another 78, 79-ish car right there. So let's take a look at this one. On the Corvettes, what you really want to watch out for is, first of all, depends on the model, but on the fiberglass, on the front nose and back nose, they usually disintegrate or crunched. And this color is really weird. Now it looks different. Without my glasses, it looks white. You put glasses on, it's like pearl. So I don't know, it's like a pearl color. Got pinstripes to it. Body looks really good. Got some different exhaust tips on it, which I love them in side pipe. Everybody loves these cars in side pipes. But let's take a look at the interior on it. So you got your automatic. It is factory air. Probably power steering, power brakes too. We'll take a look at that, but interior looks pretty nice. And I just bought and sold one of these cars. So these cars are actually appreciating a lot as well. So let's see what else we got. We're gonna check this one more in detail. You guys want a Lamborghini? Should I buy this Lamborghini, guys? I don't know if I can sell it in Corpus. Not too much of a Lamborghini market there. Well, yeah, 79 like I said. So this one right here is a little rougher, and black is the worst car to buy in one of these, because black is horrible when it's dirty, but it's so beautiful when it's clean. Now this car looks a little rougher than what it is. You do got your glass tops, which is cool. The seats and stuff, that can be upholstered pretty easily, but 79 is not the most popular year. It's not the most valuable year. If I'm not mistaken, I think 78, 79, and maybe 77 is the most overproduced years ever. I could be mistaken on 77. I think it's more 78, 79. This is one I didn't know was here. I'm glad I came to Dallas, guys. This is why you show up and see what you can get. This is a 1981, which is an excellent year for Corvettes. I love this two-tone. Looks like straight from the 80s and 70s, this paint scheme. Interior is perfect. This is one to get, really. I don't know why this car's got a different key to it. Yeah. Now I'm glad I came to Dallas because I would have typically bought that car online, that red 75. After checking it out, the ignition's pretty jacked up, fires up with no key, brakes are messed up, brake booster's out at least, and then worst case scenario, needs some tune up in the engine. So I'm glad we're checking these out. Right here's a 1981, it's extremely clean. This is a California car, so it's got the original smog pump on it, original engine. It does look like it has a aftermarket, well, newer radiator, but you know it's from California, because look at this. Hopefully they ain't high on their prices, but let's fire this one up. This looks super original. Got an updated radio. Fires right up. It reads 25,000 miles on it. Now this is a good car right here. I'm gonna try to buy this one. Is misfiring a bit, does have a check engine light on it, but probably needs a tune up. Paint looks really good. Got the glass roofs to it. And this is what you look for in a car. Now all this stuff right here, looks like it's been repainted, but they did it nice. They did it really nice. I love this two-tone kind of color, so we're gonna try to get this one bought. This is a good car right here. All right, this one's been on top of my hit list right here. This is 75. I love the color silver on these cars. Now, we're going to check if it's numbers matching first. So what's numbers matching? If it's the same engine it came with. So what you're gonna wanna do is get the last few of the serial numbers, which on this car is 4032. Engine looks a little worn out. It's missing some belts for the AC. Where you're gonna come over here and see, hope it's not hot, and try to see if we can read the VIN number, which just says 9535. What's the last four on the VIN number of that? It's see right there on the side tab. 4032. No, so this is not a numbers matching car. So, doesn't really hurt it too much, but definitely doesn't help the value on it. And the engine looks definitely a little worn out, missing some belts on the AC, so AC is not gonna work. And that stuff, but overall, looks like a good car. Numbers matching does add some value, mainly adds value on the older cars. 76 is kind of like that fine line to where, yeah, it sort of helps it sort of doesn't, so not too big of an issue. But let's see if this one will fire up. Looks like these have been repainted because like I said earlier, those disintegrate pretty good. So let's fire this one up and see what it sounds like. Love the interior on it though. Got your red interior, automatic. Comfy seats. The keys are right here. Dash is messed up. Glove box, well, what little glove box you got. Dead. No start. Say maybe it's a different key. Dead, dead, dead. Says the battery's good. I don't know. No start. Maybe another good reason why we came to Dallas to check these cars out, so I wouldn't have lost a whole bunch of money on these things. So, I don't know what's going on with this car. Check the battery back here because the battery's in the back. Cables are on good. It's got a new battery in it. Everything looks good in it. All the lights are on. So, don't really know why it won't start. So, no start. Unless. Yeah, no reason why it shouldn't start, so.
Now it's not even buzzing.
I'm not gonna bid on this one, guys. Right here, we got one of my favorite cars. It's a 1973 Corvette. Way to tell 73 Corvette's back chrome bumper, rubber front nose. I've already looked at the engine block. It is not numbers matching, which is, I would prefer numbers matching, but engine looks really fresh. Looks like new AC system, new pretty much everything in there. Engine block looks really good, so fire this car up and see what it sounds like. I'm kind of scared firing these cars up because I don't know if the brakes work on them. I don't want the brakes to roll back and hit something else. Dead. What's the problem with all these cars, man? They're all dead. And it's got a new battery in it too. Nah, it's got a new battery in it.
Yeah?
I don't know why it would be dead. And the interior's pretty jacked up in it too. But yeah, if we can find a jump box, that would be good.
Ask him.
Yeah. Ooh. Y'all mind if I use that when you're all done?
No, we don't loan our jump box.
You don't? Where's the auction jump boxes at?
Huh?
Where are the auction ones at?
You have to grab one of the Mannheim
People.
customer service.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, guys.
Sorry. Well, if you give me a minute, I'll jump whatever you need jumped. I'm just not loading my box out.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's just this Corvette up here.
I'll help you with it. Give me just a second.
Thank you. They're gonna come help us. Really nice guys.
Really nice.
They're gonna come help us.
You can maybe feature them in your YouTube video.
Yeah. There we go.
You gotta give it some gas. She's cold-blooded.
Yep. There we go. Now that's a Corvette. Make sure the AC works in this one. All right, AC's blowing in this one. AC works. Sounds good. Brakes work. I got a broken needle up here, but overall, very nice car. I think we're gonna come home with this one. Needle is broken though. See if the headlights work. Gave you a heart attack.
Pop-up headlights.
That's the expensive thing to check on these ones.
Yeah, anything.
This one's ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we drove 8 hours up here from Corpus to come over here.
Nice.
So,
We got a pretty good run this week.
yeah,
We started this 3 months ago, and I think the first sale we had about 45. Second sale we got up close to 70.
yeah.
This time, if we got everything in, we would have been over 80. So.
And that's the hard part is cramming them all in here just in time.
Well, they come in throughout the month, and we have a process we go through. But I had 4 or 5 like that 38 Buick over there just landed an hour ago.
Yeah.
I'd love to put that in sale, but I don't even know if it's mechanical. I haven't touched it.
You wouldn't have to know what's going on with that silver one, would you?
Which silver one?
That Corvette right there?
As far as?
As far as battery seems to be good, but well, nothing.
It started for me every time I got that.
Huh? I just jacked with it for like 5 minutes. Let's get your battery out of here so you don't forget it.
What did you say? What did you say? He said don't do that. Why'd you say that?
Don't do what?
Turn the lights on. He was like, don't do that.
Yeah, you did hear?
Oh no, it scares them
Yeah,
because they may not go back down. It's expensive. Maybe I'm a little retarded, but
they're old cars. They're finicky.
Loose battery cable, maybe?
thank you so much, man.
No problem. Did Kevin make this one? The bumpers. No, we did the bumpers here.
Oh, no.
Thank you. You gonna leave the jump box in there?
Yeah, I'll get it out for you. Get the jump box out for him. Just need a jump on this car.
I drove from here down to one of our body shops to have it buffed.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm thinking, don't touch the exhaust, don't touch the exhaust. And sure enough, I stepped out and
And then I bought the two-tone white and red.
Yeah.
That was a nice car.
Yeah, it was. He bought that car.
Yeah.
Sent it here and I looked it over for him. Told him.
That was a really nice car. But that one sold a lot quicker than the 73.
Yeah. So that one just came in.
I saw that. It was not online.
Yeah. So it will not be in this month's sale.
Oh, okay.
But it will run in the next month's sale.
Okay, that's good to know.
When you start it, the temperature gauge shows it's overheating.
Uh-huh.
But if you rev it up, get some air moving, it drops right back.
Yeah, I wrote it down on my list. Buy that car.
Yeah.
Look nice.
It'll be in next month's sale.
And then that one looks like a really nice car, but I guess the ignition broke or something.
Ignition's broke. It doesn't have a key. One of my guys rebuilt the carburetor in it.
Yeah.
Set the idle on it, and it runs really well.
Yeah. So other than that was a nice car. And then I picked up a couple Mustangs, the first classic car sale y'all had.
Yeah, that seems to be. Well, we're getting more diverse, but at first it was Corvettes, Mustangs, Camaros.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta test out the waters, I guess, see what people are willing to buy.
Well, and so we have buyers all over the country. I don't know if you know how our process works, but we have I think 3 or 4 dedicated classic buyers. Like that's their world.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had success with the first 2 sales, so now everybody else wants to buy them.
And it kind of worked out perfect because I came up to Dallas. I picked up, I just bought a 71 Chevelle in Fort Worth. We left at Corpus at 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Got to Fort Worth, picked up a 71 Chevelle and a 02 Corvette. And then the only reason I did that was so I could come here at the same time and check these cars out.
That works out.
So it worked out perfect for us.
This body style?
I love the 70s, but I love the C5, C6.
Yeah.
C2s, like the ones in there, I mean, they're nice, but they're pricey.
Well, and that's the problem with that one. It's set up to be a street car, a drag car.
Yeah.
It takes the right buyer for that. You're not just going to put that
And that's what the Chevelle I just bought. It's got a 572 big block in it. So it's going to take some special hot rod guy that wants to buy that car.
Yeah, there's some good stuff out here. This just came in. It's not going to make the sale. It's got
Oh,
a
yeah.
motor in it.
But yeah, I'm going to check out some of these Mustangs and see if we can get some stuff up. I really do appreciate you helping me out here.
Oh, no problem. And the thing is, the reason I won't give my jump box, there's 2 reasons. 1, I'm not going to let anybody start a car unless I'm standing there.
Yeah.
And 2, I've lost too many jump boxes. I just never come back.
That's kind of how it is at my shop. Tools go missing all the time.
But if you see me and you need a jump, I'll always help you.
Thank you so much. All right, we just finished wrapping up looking at all these cars. The guys at the Gimme the VIN team are excellent guys. They helped us out on getting some of these cars started, checked out, and give us their advice on them. So tomorrow morning, auction, I'm gonna be buying some of these cars, and that's gonna conclude our trip to Dallas. We bought 2 cars, we're gonna buy a few more, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and follow for the next journey.